As is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooters league is what you see most of now.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Johnson is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's O'Neal in at the center position. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to Johnson. Screen by O'Neal. It's Johnson with a drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Johnson with incredible athleticism and uses it to bully the defense there.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
And he makes a first. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
It's really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Simmons.
You see how composed Leonard is close to the bucket? Knows exactly how to score at will.
Durant with a screen on Simmons. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Durant. The shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Pass to Duncan. And here's Simmons. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Just 5 to shoot. Low block shot. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Now here's Johnson. Outside Durant. There's the triple. Offensive rebound.
You got to admire and respect how Shaq fights for the rebounds there. I mean, he puts in the work to get those second chance looks.
Leonard against James. Pass to Chamberlain. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Durant. O'Neal. And that one is stuffed right through.
Talk about a high IQ baller. Durant read the pick and roll coverage perfectly there.
Here's Duncan, guarded by Durant.
Boy, I tell you, for such a big guy, what a remarkably fluid athlete. You can see why he competed and excelled in the high jump in college.
Screen by O'Neal. Oh, there's the alley. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Leonard outside. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Chamberlain, and he jams it home with authority.
Tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
.156 left in the first quarter. Outside Johnson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Everybody knows Giannis is elite, but just in case you have any doubt, he's got a trophy case you need almost the whole team to lift.
Chamberlain, no good. Miami trailing. Here's O'Neal. And rejected.
Got to be aware of where Kareem is now. He's an intimidating, effective presence protecting the rim.
6 on the shot clock. Screen by O'Neal. Here's James. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Well, Clark, Antetokounmpo's awards certainly do put him in some rare company.
Along with Jordan and Hakeem the Dream. B.A., I mean, Giannis is one of 3 players ever to win MVP, Finals MVP, and Defensive Player of the Year. Rarefied air indeed.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Leonard for 3. Good work defensively by James.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
It's James on the wing. Over Leonard. And too long on the shot.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Chamberlain. Comes up empty down low. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Heat. They lead by 1. And And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
It was pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Here's Durant, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious. He feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect five on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Johnson. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's LeBron James, and it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's James on the wing. The kick to Durant. Over Leonard. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 6.
Boy, being able to score from any place on the court makes Durant a space creator for his team. I mean, it's not just inside. It's not just threes. It's that mid-range game, too.
And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession. They set the screen. Leonard for 3. Rebound by the Heat. O'Neal's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Pass to Duncan. Back to Simmons. Poke loose. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Durant, the pass to Johnson. And Durant with the big finish.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Chamberlain. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Hey, when Giannis is lurking nearby, you got to be careful because his wingspan can erase a lot of shots.
Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Shot clock at 6. Leonard against James. The Sixers with another miss. And here's Miami. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's O'Neal. And the shot's good. And now it's an 11-point Heat lead.
Take a look at how Shaq owns the paint. Nobody's getting in his way inside.
1:49 left in the second. Now Simmons. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Second chance effort, and he sinks the layup.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn. But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
You know, at his size, it's a little easier for Duncan to read the floor and the defense and see where those openings are.
Outside Durant. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And Clark, looking at last year's Sixers team, they were last in the NBA in offensive rebounding.
And also last in field goal attempts. And those go hand in hand. If you're not taking a lot of shots, then you're not going to have a chance for a lot of offensive rebounds. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense when you're not getting second shots. I expect them to really emphasize crashing the offensive boards this season.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's 31 seconds left in the second period. Chamberlain, no good.
And you know, Antetokounmpo is really a master at getting a hand up in the face of shooters. Excellent at contesting his shots and really distracts guys when they get into their shooting rhythm.
Outside Johnson. Oh, got a piece of it. Leonard with the ball. 4-3. Pure from three-point range. Leonard's got his second bucket on the night.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's O'Neal. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And for the Heat, Johnson is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's O'Neal in at the 5, roaming the paint. 5 on the clock. Pass to Leonard. Beyond the arc. And the 76ers another 3.
That may not be his first choice, but Kawhi's not going to pass it up if it's there for him. Good decision to take the quick jumper off the catch.
And for the 76ers, Durant's shot is off. The Sixers trailing. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Johnson against Simmons. Shoots over Johnson. Simmons, no good. And here's Miami. Pass to Johnson. Now James. Outside Durant. There's the 3. The shot's good on the assist by James.
3-point.
Durant's got 13.
Durant's ability to score in a lot of different ways is huge, and he makes it look easy.
Here's Duncan. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Kevin Durant. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Tim Duncan, just an absolute beast at the 4. He lets his play do all of his talking.
Simmons against Johnson. Pass to Chamberlain. Leonard for three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 5 rebounds in the game. James can't get it to go.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Duncan. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Defensive foul. Shaquille O'Neal. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. At the line for one.
7'2" Abdul-Jabbar is such a remarkable player, so talented, and you gotta love that unblockable signature skyhook shot that he mastered from an early age.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to O'Neal. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You will see defenses do this a lot against Shaq, trying to get him to the line rather than give him easy points inside. Make him earn them at the strike.
The first free throw is good.
O'Neal. At the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time.
Hey, because he's such a commanding force, sometimes sending Shaq to the line is your best option.
Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The baseline J. Durant pulls it in. Johnson with it. Outside Durant. James outside. Lets it go from 14. It's tipped. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Chamberlain. Leonard outside. Tries again. Abdul-Jabbar misses. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. James passes to Durant. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And Durant hits from deep. Durant's got 6 points in the quarter.
There is no limit to where Durant can shoot from, which is what makes him really dangerous when he's got the ball in his hands.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, "I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career." Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allen. Thanks for that.
I like when Kawhi forces the issue, making the defense compromise with the foul.
Philadelphia, Kawhi Leonard taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Leonard. Hits both from the stripe.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Now here's Durant. He's got 16. Ball stolen. Here's Duncan. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
That kind of defense is not going to cut it with Duncan. He's too good and just shrugs off the contact.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
27 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. It's Durant with a drive, and it's good. 2 points. Durant's got 8 here in this quarter.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Leonard outside. Over James. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Heat. They're up 7. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next.
36.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth quarter. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's LeBron James. Then there's Johnson. And it's O'Neal in at the 5. Here's the pick. He shoots it. Misses off the left iron.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Johnson finds Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Terrific feed that time by Johnson. The moment he sees he's got an open option, he makes the pass.
Outside Simmons. Here's Leonard. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass miss. We're just over a minute into this final quarter play. Durant with a screen on Simmons. Now Antetokounmpo. Durant for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got his 3rd assist of the night. Outside Simmons. They set a pick. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Leonard outside. Lets it fly from 18. And right through it goes! Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
In total control on that possession. Kawhi just reading the defense and taking it himself.
James outside. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. For 3, Durant. And again, Miami with a triple.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Here's Chamberlain. Antetokounmpo with the block. Pass to Durant. Snatched away. And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Now Simmons. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size. Just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
And he lobs it up.
You've got to keep a body on O'Neal. I know it's easier said than done. Or, if you don't, he's going to eat you alive on the lob.
Johnson against Simmons. Pass to Chamberlain. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Miami.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks too.
Boy, I've liked the defensive persistence, hounding the opposition and forcing mistakes. As a result, coming up with steals too.
To the paint.
Good awareness by Simmons. He's so good at reading the defense and finding a shooter and setting them up perfect.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. The Heat with the lead. James outside. Antetokounmpo outside. Clock at 6. Chamberlain pulls it in. The 76ers have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Simmons with it. Now Leonard. The 3 is up. And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's his 3rd personal foul. Second team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Hey, Shaq's struggles at the line are well chronicled and documented, but in clutch situations, O'Neal is usually pretty solid.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're down by 5. There's 42 seconds left in the game. Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He told his players not to worry about the score. He believes in their talent, and he believes they'll be the stronger team down the stretch. Now, they've just got to go out and prove it. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Simmons against Johnson with the hook shot. And Durant with the block.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And that's an intentional foul.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's his 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're losing by 7. 23 seconds left in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Duncan. The Sixers with another miss. The Heat on offense. They've led by as many as 11. James with the ball. So the Heat win it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. Now it's time to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
Let's meet the starting.
Now, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options. So it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, we've got Durant. O'Neal is out there with Chamberlain. And it's LeBron James. And it's Simmons in at the 1.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
James against Kobe. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by James. The pass to Simmons. Outside Durant. 6 to shoot. Oh, what a great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line and try to tack on another.
Combine Durant's length with that kind of touch. What's the defense supposed to do?
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Now here's Johnson. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Simmons, a screen on Kobe. LeBron with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Lets it go. And Chamberlain gets it to go on the assist by James.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off the spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Now here's Giannis. And that one, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Simmons. Following the basket by Giannis. Outside Durant. Miami keeps it going. A new 14-second clock. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. That'll put Shaq on the line. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Good from O'Neal.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is on paper the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and that one hits back iron. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said, hey, look, this is all about rebounding tonight. He said coming out ahead on the glass is something we have to do. If we let them beat us on the glass, it's going to be an uphill fight tonight. Kevin, they've got their work cut out for them. Back to you.
Much appreciated, David. Thank you. So what does that mean if your man is doing a better job cleaning the paint? A three from Leonard. It's hauled in by the Heat. Now, here is O'Neal. 5 points in the game. It's tipped. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
The Heat have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. So he gets them both. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired, not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports leagues and worked his way up from video coordinator. And what makes Kobe next level? The instinct for the game, an ability to just see it before it happens.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Johnson against Simmons. Feeds to Antetokounmpo. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. And here's Miami. They're on a 14-6 run. Chamberlain with the stuff.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now, here's Johnson. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. No good from outside. Miami leading by 10. On the wing, James. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Bryant will bring it up for Philadelphia. Johnson dishes to Bryant. It's good.
Nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
And here is Simmons. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's KD.
They have been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Johnson outside. Passes to Kobe. The 76ers need to get off a shot.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
That one doesn't drop. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Heat lead by 10. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Simmons. Chamberlain is out there with Durant. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's LeBron at the two-guard spot. Now Johnson. After the missed three from KD. Johnson, the pass to Bryant. Outside Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Leonard against KD. Inside, O'Neal. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly back. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down threes.
You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession.
Now here's Johnson, stolen by O'Neal. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Johnson against Simmons. James outside. Looks for O'Neal. Gets it to him. O'Neal controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. O'Neal's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Antetokounmpo against Chamberlain. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And, Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Shooting two.
That free throw missing.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city, so they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Leonard against Simmons. And it's Leonard missing.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
KD, a screen on Johnson. Giannis against Chamberlain. Durant for three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The 76ers trail by 11. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Leonard, that's for two. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. LeBron kicks to Durant. Chamberlain a screen. Simmons passes to Chamberlain. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Chamberlain got 8.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
Here's Bryant, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for your Sixers, Kobe Bryant, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Bryant hits them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And Simmons kicks to Chamberlain. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's good from long range.
Smooth and lethal. This offense is fortunate to have someone like KD stretching the floor.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. We've got 1:28 left here in the second. Outside Leonard. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
This is what Kawhi provides. 100% of effort. Loves to take it right to you.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Shaq with the slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Can't hit that one. LeBron with some nice D. The Heat leading by 14. Outside, Simmons. Back to James. Here's the three. Bryant with the rebound. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
The quick, powerful hands of LeBron gets the steal, gets them off in transition.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to Kobe. There's the lob into the Kumbo, and stolen by Chamberlain. In transition, here comes Miami. Shaq can't get it to go. Now, Antetokounmpo, pass to Bryant. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. Will Chamberlain picks one up. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Kobe Bryant. 3 shots.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3. And here's KD for 3. Wow, huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the shot clock, ending the quarter the right way.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
Well, the effort's fine, I guess. Defensively, we got to be better, so that's part of the effort. But they're just scoring too easy. They're throwing us around. They are so much more the physical team right now, so we got to pick up our physicality.
I'm sure that will be discussed thoroughly before the next half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. The Heat leading by 16. Kobe is out there with Magic Johnson. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. James misses. James has gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek Freak.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Johnson with it. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
The 76ers have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Good on the second free throw. The Heat leading by 13. Here's LeBron. Outside, KD. This one for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low and stolen by Chamberlain. Simmons against Giannis. Simmons passes to KD. Here's O'Neal. Plays it up and banks it in. Shaq's got 14 points.
And the big guy is doing big things offensively. O'Neal knows his team counts on him to rack up points.
Here's Bryant. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 4 rebounds in this game. LeBron passes to Simmons. Here's KD. And it's off from 3-point range. To the inside, O'Neal. No good that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Leonard looking over the floor. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Six on the shot clock. The pass to Kobe. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good for Bryant. And so James will bring it up for the Heat. Shaq is screen on Kobe. James the pass to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Outside Leonard. Lets it go with the 3. Trains the three-pointer. Leonard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
LeBron outside from past the arc. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
3 points.
Simmons got his 3rd assist on the night. 3rd Third-quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Abdul-Jabbar against Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
We've got 1:28 left in the third. Here's Giannis. Misses off the right iron.
And see, he had his momentum going forward, but really didn't need to lean in there. He was wide open.
Miami shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
At the line for the Heat, LeBron James taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
When it comes to longevity and skill, no one has done it better than LeBron James. He's in a category all to himself.
Here's Shaq, and that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson inside, guarded by Simmons. KD on the wing. Kept alive. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And, you know, you hear a lot about Wilt's size, but really it's the coordination and the athleticism that allows him to dominate the game in so many areas.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Now, here's Johnson. Over Simmons. And the shot is long. The Heat leading by 19. Now, here's James. Durant inside. Leonard's there. KD with the bucket. Durant's got 13 points.
I like KD using his size to impose his will. That's a strong move.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Now here's Kobe. 11 points in the game. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The 76ers again can't hit it. Outside, KD. O'Neal a screen on Leonard. And here's LeBron outside. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Heat, Durant is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Simmons. And it's O'Neal in at the 5 spot. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
First team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Kobe Bryant. Taking 2 shots.
2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good for Bryant. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Heat. Lobbed up there for KD. Shaq's shot is good.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
And Bryant kicks to Leonard. And a miss there on the triple. Miami leading by 21. Durant with it. Picked up by Kobe. Shot from the top of the key. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bryant looking over the floor. It's hauled in by the Heat. Shaq down low. Abdul-Jabbar covering. Count that one. Shaq's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And Philadelphia calls time here. To present the New Balance Player of the Game, Shaq.
He deserves a lot of credit, but the D they played on him deserves a little bit of the blame as well. Even when he got hot, they didn't do enough, I don't think, to try and cool him off, and they've been passive when they needed to be aggressive, and boy, did he make them pay.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And here is Johnson. Left side, Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Johnson, the pass to Leonard. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Leonard. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Coming off the screen, Kawhi attracts so much defensive attention. Hard to throw a blanket over the roller at the same time.
Now here's Durant. Shoots over Leonard. Here's Chamberlain. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. James against Bryant. Just 5 to shoot. James, no good. The 76ers trail by 21. Pass to Leonard. The dish to Johnson. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Giannis, no good. The Heat have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. The 76ers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. James against Kobe. He takes it in. Let's go. Chamberlain with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Takes a 3. James misses.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens.